Are you drinking your health and fitness away, guys? If so, then keep watching this video, okay? When clients come into Body Revival, one of the first things that we look at, especially if they're not getting any progress with their diet, is what they're drinking. Not what they're eating, what they're drinking. Commonly, this is one of the biggest factors that we see for people walking through our door. And we kind of take a three-pronged approach to this one, guys, because we kind of have a bit of analysis of kind of where you're consuming your calories from and essentially in what areas they are, and see if we can make a solid change. The first one that we want you to have a look at is, boom, number one, it is sugary drinks. Obviously, most people know this one. Everyone knows that Coke's bad for them, and but then just not kicking that habit, guys. And if it's something that you have as like a little bit of a treat or an afternoon snack or anything along those lines, then we need to really start having a look at cutting that out, okay? We need to get that out of your diet and boom, into the bin, okay? You can sometimes see that maybe one or two every now and again is gonna be okay, but if you're doing it consistently, and I'm talking every day or twice a day or even 3 times a day, if you're having one at mid-morning and then you're having another one in the afternoon and then something sugary again late night with your dinner, then this is where those calories can really sneak up, and you can be putting on an extra, you know, between 300 to 600 calories in your diet, and that's pretty much a solid meal just from drinking. And essentially they're nutrient deficit, nutrient calories, so there's something that you can't really make up. There's no nutritional value to that energy coming into the body. So that's one of the big reasons why we try to cut out sugary drinks straight away, or essentially get a little bit of intervention to start off with, to start eliminating them as time goes on. The second one, guys, is coffee. And coffee is by far my favorite thing in the world. I love coffee. I couldn't do this job without coffee. But the big part about it is if you're having a fair few coffees a day, the calorie density of your coffee, especially if you're having a milk coffee, can be quite high. It can be up around 150, 160, 170 calories, depending on obviously the size of coffee that you have. So if you're having 1, 2, 3 coffees a day, once again, same with the sugary drinks, those calories are adding up and essentially it's a whole extra meal at the end of the day. So we need to have a good look at kind of your caffeine intake and how you're having your coffee. That is another massive area where people are overlooking and just thinking, oh, it's just part of my daily routine. I'm good with that, but we need to make sure we have a good analysis of that one to make sure we can get rid of those empty calories once again. The final one, guys, obviously is alcohol. And alcohol kind of seems one of those things that we can kind of throw down every now and again, and people kind of like, oh, it's my little thing. But if you're having those big sessions, especially at the end of the week, and if you're good on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and Saturday come and you start throwing back 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 drinks, you know, on average, once again, you're looking between that kind of 80 calories per glass of wine, or 120 calories, depending on what you're drinking, all the way up if you're having cocktails to, 200 calories per drink, guys. And this is where they start adding up, because if you're essentially going for a calorie deficit at the start of the week and you're only hitting it by about 400, by the time you get to the end of the week and you get your partying happening, you're essentially going to lose all that progress during the week. So this is why liquids are such an important part to what we look at when you first come in, guys. So if you're a big party, if you love your coffee, if you love your sugary drinks, if you love your alcohol, then make sure you have a look at it, okay? And if someone is not willing to listen to you while you're talking about this, then make sure you send them this video, guys, because essentially it's going to show them how much they're adding and all the progress that they're losing. Alrighty, guys, that's another tip from us. We'll catch you next time.